What is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to the second upload here on Spicy Saturday, where Mr. Lev Ash 10, the third cousin once removed from Ash Ketchum himself, don't fact check me on that, has brought to us Lycanroc, Araquanid, and a Ledian in the Open Great League. Ledian, if you're not familiar with, runs Bug Bite, Dynamic Punch, Aerial Ace, has one potential moveset. I think it has access to maybe like Silver Wind and Bug Buzz. Maybe I'm just making that up. But Ledian is a very bulky bug. It's also a flyer. And it has a few matchups that might surprise you in the meta. And we're going to see how well this thing does. Spicy Saturday, the show where the teams are made up. The elo doesn't matter. And it's all about the fun. As Lycanroc meets its foe, Frostlass. This is like a Catacomb matchup right here. Psychic Fangs gets caught on a Azumarill, and this is not the end of the world, because Araquanid does pretty well here. You would think Araquanid dealing out resisted bug damage, would be bad. Excuse me. Gonna actually go for the Stone Edge here first. Oh my god, and lands it. And Araquanid is super bulky, and this appears to be like a rank 1 Araquanid. Hydro Pump takes it no problemo. Maybe not a rank 1, but close to it with that IV stat. Frostlass comes back, but man, Frostlass is going to... Oh, shields? I don't know why they shielded. Frostlass is going to have a difficult time getting rid of this spider because these bug bites just add up over time, even though they're resisted. And Bubble Beams are going to chip as well. Goes actually for the Bug Buzz. I don't think it's worth a shield. Avalanche doesn't even KO and gets off the Bug Buzz. You can probably hard swap Ledian here. And oh, baby. It is an Umbreon in the back, and this is so good for Ledian. Bug Bites, see how much they're chunking, and look how well it takes the Psychic. Dude, look how bulky this Ledian is. The opponent, I think, realizing, oh, dang. Like, at first, they're like, this is a Ledian. I can probably win. And then they're like, no, I can't. Good lead for Lycanroc. Double super effective counters against single super effective counters. Doesn't have a great answer for this Lantern, but is still going to actually swap after landing the Stone Edge. Thunderbolts are going to hurt, man. But maybe you can get rid of it before it gets to another. Yeah, throws the Bubble Beam right before they get to a Thunderbolt. And actually grabs a shield. I don't think you live. So yeah, gonna shield up this. And retain switch advantage. Did not have to go down a shield. That's pretty good. I kind of like the Bubble Beam here. Because you can eventually come in with Ledian probably. And they're gonna have to get out and debuff them to clear their debuff. And then Obstagoon, you're gonna get a big counter down. So these debuffs, man, are actually really useful on this team. It kind of makes sense. Oh, comes in with Lycanroc. This surprises me. Brine, not going to KO thanks to the debuffs. Going to shield this one. You got to be a little bit careful of the potential snipe with the Goon. Yeah, very quick reaction there. And has a Psychic Fangs just about loaded for later, which could be very useful. Goon going to get off another move here. But Toxapex is going to need to land at least a Brine, maybe even a Sludge Wave to get rid of this Ledian. Aerial Ace coming through. Slowly chunking. Ledian just needs to force a shield, and it gets this off, and this should force the last shield. And now Lycanroc, after Ledian goes down, should be able to get to a Psychic Fangs if it doesn't already have it. It already has it. And that is a G to the G. Very well played. Obstagoon has nowhere to go against this team, so that was fortunate, but also managed to back Pokemon well that didn't really have an obvious answer to. Okay, so a rare counter user that actually fares up positively against Noctowl. I don't love throwing before Stone Edge, because if they're counting, yeah, there's no incentive for them to shield. Shields a Shadow Ball here. Now going for the Stone Edge. going to knock out. What's going to come in? It is Trev. Going to hard swap Araquanid. Not an amazing matchup for Araquanid, but also can definitely hold its own here. Trevenant really just wanted to get a move off, it appeared, before a potential Bubble Beam debuff. Now are they going to shield the bait? They are not. They don't fall for it. Very nice call. You probably live even a Shadow Ball here if you're Araquanid. Once again, very bulky. Gets off the debuff here, but this is tough because your Lycanroc's already been chipped. Man, that Bubble Beam debuff is massive. That Bubble Beam debuff was massive because it's going to allow Lycanroc to take these charms a lot better. Got the CMP, going to let it go. Going to put it all on the Ledian. And look how little these debuff charms are doing. Going for the Aerial Ace. This will knock out from here if unshielded. Draws the final shield. Ninetales saved its move. I don't know why not just throw it there right away. Or maybe that was a catch attempt. I don't know. But yeah, still has the shield. And dude, Bug Bite kind of busted. Bug Bite's, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's the same move as like Tackle or Lick. But getting that same type attack bonus is very nice. Lycanroc, the positive matchup here against Zard. I would presume you no shield. Blast Burn, wow, that's a lot of damage. Going for the bait. Will the Zard call this? Nah, it's tough to call, knowing you just get one shot. I don't know if you shield or not. Makes sense. You at least get this off, which won't KO, but... Oh, they shield. That's huge. Hard swaps the Araquanid. This is normally a pretty bad matchup for Araquanid, but... Felt like he could threaten. Oh, boy. Is there... Oh, wait a sec. I was about to say, is there any way he wins this? Yes, there is. Because he's got Dynamic Punch in that Ledian, which we haven't really seen up until this game, I think. It's going to come in handy. I like that play by the opponent. It does result in his Reggie getting debuffed again. So maybe not ideal, but it gives him extra energy coming out of here. Oh, nasty catch. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Nasty catch. In comes Zard. Gets off the Aerial Ace just to get rid of it. Holy cow. Is it going to be like Trevenant in the back? Like the inverse of my team? Chestnut, so similar. Bruh. Chestnut is completely walled here. See, I think the better play for the opponent is come in with Reggie first. See, this is bad by the opponent, like, because now Reggie doesn't deal any fast move damage anyway, and now you're just giving Ledian free farm. Versus if you came in Reggie right away, you could have probably got off your Zap Cannon after taking one of these Dynamic Punches. They would have been debuffed, and then maybe Ledian has a tougher time taking out the Chestnut after being debuffed. Anyway, this is where he needs to see the Bast. Let's see what swaps. Oh, they don't know what Lycanroc is. Took them forever. Dude, this is so good. This is so good for multiple reasons. First, because this is an amazing matchup. I guess Sludge Bomb does chunk. But also, because if you can come out of here with energy, you can land that Dynamic Punch on Basti. I really want to see Dynamic Punch on Basti land. I saw some of the comments of a previous video. I was like really looking forward to Stone Edge landing on a Noctowl, and then when it finally happened, I like didn't notice it. I don't know what happened there. I think the anticipation got the better of me when it finally happened. I'd already used up all my anticipation. Nice patience. Waiting for the potential catch. I don't know if you reach... Yeah, it doesn't look like you reach once. That's unfortunate. But Lycanroc does really well here. Can probably tank a move. You just got to be careful of like the quick Medicham swap in. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Only is going to live one smackdown, I think, on the Lycanroc. So, oh, it's a Pup Ice Punch Medi. Gonna try and come out of here, I guess, with like as much energy as possible to spam off bubble beams. Maybe the only win con is a catch. Oh, wow. Comes out with a ton of energy. Gonna get off at least 3 bubble beams here before Basti gets off a move. Does Bug Buzz do more with a 2-stage difference? I'm not sure. Well, Basti's not going to be able to smack down after all these debuffs, but I think still might have to make a catch. Doesn't get the catch. Probably still doesn't live even after 3 debuffs. Stone Edge probably still KOs. Bop, it does. Well, it was a good effort. It was a great effort. And here we go. Lycanroc against Trev. Nice catch. Onto the spider. Oh, God. This does not look good. This is an underleveled Basti, though. Underleveled Basti. Will that make a difference? Let's see. Stone Edge coming through. Dishing out some damage. Lycanroc comes back in. Feasting. Gonna come out with a ton of energy. Well, I guess this kind of makes sense if you're worried. Oh, they shield. Then it totally makes sense. Wow. No reason for Basti to shield there. But that is massive. You come out with all this energy. You swap Ledian, and it's a Drapion. This is not too bad. And Stone Edge isn't going to completely one-shot, but it's going to do so much to that Trev. Takes the crunch. No debuff is nice. I like the dynamic punch here. Because, yeah, I feel like Drapion's not going to be inclined to shield knowing that Lycanroc has so much energy. This is an interesting endgame, though. I think you just take this and counter down. Do you go directly for the Stone Edge, or do you Psychic Fangs first? Going for the Psychic Fangs first. Does the opponent call it? They do not call it. I think the opponent had to call it, because I don't think Stone Edge quite KOs non-debuffed. But really nice bait, and then going for it there. Who knows? Maybe it would have done enough where there's no way Trev could have got to two Seed Bombs anyway. Tough lead, safe swap, Araquanid. The double Bug Bite team. Speaking of bugs and bug bites, anybody get like crazy mosquitoes and buy them during the summertime? The weather's warming up here where I'm from, but one con is there's always a lot of mosquitoes during the summer, like at nighttime. So that's something I'm not looking forward to. But I am looking forward to summer fun. Bubble Beams coming through. Debuffs. The Galarian Stunfisk. You may have heard of him. He's a popular Pokemon in the Go Battle League. Rock Slide. Knocks out Araquanid. Gonna go for a big farm down here. Probably gonna have to shield once. Ooh, okay. Really needs this to KO. Because if this doesn't KO, that's gonna be brutal. Ah, yeah. Like... I would have liked to see just the shield and complete farm down, because then that Psychic Fangs, you essentially just wasted 40 energy, or 35 energy rather, and that's a top left. So there you have it. Even Ledian isn't unbeatable. It's still possible to beat Ledian. It's not that overpowered. No good. 1-2-4 is the opponent. Decent lead, not the best. Powder Snow. Yeah, I kind of like just going straight for it. Unfortunately, Anet's going to outpace to the second. But do they bother staying in? It's also a pretty easy catch on Araquanid if they go for it. Oh, but they called it. And this is pretty bad. But maybe plays this a little bit better than last time. Araquanid going to get off the Bubble Beam. These Rock Slides are going to start doing less and less. I believe if you get off the next... Yeah, if you get off this next one, like, G-Fisk is going to need to throw 2 more Rock Slides. The next Rock Slide's not going to be enough, even with, like, a potential farm down. I think you just force G-Fisk to throw again here. Yeah. And now G-Fisk probably doesn't get to an Earthquake. It might get to a Rock Slide. But you live this. It's so debuffed. You live this no prob. A9 has a move, so I like the instant throw there. Nice awareness. Does the opponent shield? They do to get this off. Got all this energy. Maybe a shield to preserve it? No. Putting it all on the Ledian, and it's a Noctowl. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Come on, Ledian. Let's end on a good note. Tough lead. Can he overcome the Azumarill lead? This is pretty bad because Ledian gets Ledian gets walled by this thing. So it needs to pull off some magic here. Needs to pull off some magic here. Throws on alignment, but this is actually good because you can just let your Lycanroc go now. Oh my god, it KO'd! What the heck? That could not have been an XL Azu. That shocked me, dude. I love this play. There was no part of my mind that thought that would KO. Catches the move, lures out Venu, and this is pretty nice. Ledian is going to go off in the back. Going for the Bubble Beam bait. I like it, because even if they call it, they're going to be debuffed, and you get a shield. Beautiful. You just let this go, and you could either come in and throw your Psychic Fangs, or just come in Ledian. I think either makes sense. Yeah. This is probably the better play. Oh my gosh. See, this is a really nice catch. But you also lose a ton of energy, so it's not like the best play in the world. But it was still a pretty nasty catch. Let's go. Ledian. Bug biting away. Forcing Umbreon to put on some of that, like, that spray. Keep off me, bugs. Dynamic Punch. Boom! Knocks out the Umbreon. And poor little Venusaur. Oh my god, no shield? Savage. Knows the bulky Ledian can take it. And gets the win. And I think that's going to wrap it up. Lev Ash was kind enough to send like 40 minutes of gameplay. But I think that was a great game to end it on. And showcase the Ledian here on Spicy Saturday. So really fun battles featuring Lycanroc, Araquanid, and Ledian. And we still have half of the footage left. So if you guys wanted to see a Ledian part 2, feel free to let me know in the comments, maybe for next Spicy Saturday. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.